tell us who you are and why you're here?
My name's Sharon Brody. I'm a mother of a Year 7 Tempe High School student. I live here in the Marrickville, Warren area.
Yeah.
Just around the corner.
Okay, and so do your kids go to Tempe High School and do they have to use this road?
Yes, every morning and afternoon going to school. We live in the Marrickville side, as do most of the kids, many of the kids going to Tempe High. They have to cross either here at Carrington Road, or what they do to try and be safer is they actually go up around the corner into Richardson's Crescent, and cross at a narrow point in the road there where there's also no crossing.
And it's very, very difficult for them to cross.
Are your children
they wait
scared
a long
here?
time sometimes, and they come home and said they're scared to cross the roads.
So do you worry about their safety?
Absolutely.
Sharon? Yep.
I often am on my way to work when my son is going to school, so I walk along with the children, and I see many children trying to cross here, or crossing Renwick Street, which is also a very busy street with traffic trying to get out of this junction. As you can see, there's traffic coming from all directions. There are 4 entryways onto this junction, plus there's a bike path. There are no crossings anywhere between here and Tempe, other than at the corner of Richardson's and Unwin's Road. So I walk and I watch them, and they teeter on the edge, waiting for a gap to get out onto the road. It's very difficult for them unless traffic stops. And even then, if traffic does stop, we can't be sure that everyone's seen that there's traffic stopping. So they're very scared, and it's very dangerous, and we've had a number of near misses.
You know, cars don't stop. Let's go. Okay, so hi. So can you please introduce yourselves to us?
Hi, I'm Nicole Gurrin, and this is my daughter Anushka Mala, and we've been trying to cross this road on our walk to school Anushka's in Year 5, and I had 3 other children before Anushka, so for at least a decade, and it's an absolute death trap.
So are you worried about your kids' safety?
I'm worried about my kids' safety, but I actually have to accompany my daughter to school. She's in Year 5, she's old enough to walk herself, but I feel because of the traffic safety, I have to walk with her. But I'm even more worried about the hordes of high school children who I watch morning after morning, dodging the traffic, trying to catch up with their friends who might have crossed, absorbed in maybe thinking about their homework, maybe thinking about the weekend, but definitely not looking out for the cars that come barreling down the road.
So we're at Richardson, Crescent, Marrickville. How would you feel about a pedestrian crossing a little bit further down the road before the rise?
Look, I think it's absolutely essential. There's a bottleneck down there where there's a blind spot. Cars come around the corner on Carrington Road. Anyone trying to cross Richardson Crescent or Carrington Road has to cross safely, has to come up one hill and down another hill in an unshaded part of the inner city. Doesn't make any sense. You need a pedestrian crossing at least within 400 metres of where people need to cross the road to go to school, to go to the train, wherever they're going to Marrickville.
All right, thank you. Hi, I'm julietlbarr. Come and have a look at this kid trying to cross Richardson Crescent. There's no safe place for kids to cross Richardson Crescent. There's no designated pedestrian crossings. It's a very vague setup here where pedestrians have to give way to vehicles. I'm running this campaign to get safe pedestrian crossings across Richardson Crescent and Carrington Road for the kids from Marrickville to get to Tempe High School, and then Ferncourt kids to get to the swimming pool. We also have 700 kids a week using this crossing to get from Tempe High School to the local oval, so it's time it was fixed. Do not stop, even with the kids on the side of the road. They don't stop. The sign says give way to cars, and this is hundreds of kids a day trying to cross this spot.